Welcome to Jikook Lover. Hope you are all doing well, Jikook fans. Today, I will bring you a video full of happiness, tenderness, and surprises. The post featured a 26-second cinematic video showing the rainy scenery of Seoul, including the Gwanghwamun Square stage layout and traditional performers, accompanied by reflective Korean lyrics to promote BTS' live comeback event on March 21, 2026. Linked to BTS' fifth studio album Arirang, which is released on March 20th, 2026, which is inspired by an iconic Korean folk song. The record blends urban modernity with cultural heritage and garnered more than 3,500 likes for its evocative atmosphere. Fan replies highlighted the enthusiasm for Jungkook, mentioning his branded bus, which reflects the ongoing global army's devotion amid the group's post-conscription reunion. The atmosphere presented in this teaser video feels so strong and meaningful. The rain that falls slowly on the streets of Seoul is not just a visual backdrop, but also a symbol of long journeys, longings, and reunification. The city lights reflecting in the puddles give a sense of melancholy as well as hope, a metaphor that is so much in tune with BTS's journey over the past few years, especially after they have completed their respective military obligations. Gwanghwamun Square, as one of the centers of South Korea's history and culture, is a very appropriate stage to convey the big message in this project. The presence of traditional performers with elegant hanboks and classical dance movements further strengthens the cultural nuances that are to be raised. BTS seems to want to not only return as a global group, but also as a cultural ambassador who brings Korean identity to the world stage in a more profound and artistic way. The album, Arirang, itself has been a hot topic of conversation even before its release. Taking inspiration from the legendary Korean folk song, BTS tried to reinterpret the meaning of Arirang into a modern context. The folk song is known as a symbol of sadness, separation, and hope, themes that are very relevant to BTS and ARMY's journey during their hiatus. Combining elements of traditional music and K-pop's signature modern productions, the album is predicted to be one of the most emotional and historic works of their career. Not only in terms of musicality, the visual concept presented also shows BTS's artistic evolution. The short teaser video is enough to give the impression that they carry a more mature, cinematic, and meaningful concept. The use of cool colors, dim lighting, and small details such as raindrops falling slowly create an intimate and heartfelt atmosphere. The response from fans around the world has been incredible. Within hours, the post was instantly filled with enthusiastic comments, theories, and in-depth analysis from ARMY. Many have linked the visuals in the video to previous eras, trying to find a common thread that connects BTS's journey from debut to the present. This shows how strong the emotional connection between BTS and their fans is. One of the things that caught the most attention was the huge support for Jungkook. Many fans talk about his branded bus being seen in the context of promotions, making it a symbol of pride and dedication. Jungkook, known as Golden Magne, has always had a special place in the hearts of fans, and the enthusiasm for him in this comeback feels like it's growing. However, what makes this moment truly special is the context behind it: BTS's reunion after completing his military service. During that period, the members lived a life different from the stage spotlight, and ARMY faithfully awaited their return. Now, with a comeback approaching, the longing turns into extraordinary euphoria. This comeback is not just the release of a new album, but also a symbol of a new chapter in BTS's journey. They return not only as global idols, but as artists who have gone through various life experiences that shape their perspective. This is believed to be reflected in the music, lyrics, and concepts they present. In addition, the promotional strategies used also show a more mature and planned approach. This short but meaningful teaser video manages to create a great sense of curiosity without revealing too much. This is a perfect example of how to build hype in an elegant and effective way. Many industry observers also see that BTS is entering a new phase in their careers, a phase where they no longer just follow trends, but create trends. By raising the theme of culture and national identity on a global scale, they open up new opportunities for K-pop to develop further as an internationally recognized art form. On the other hand, ARMY as a fandom also shows their incredible strength. Consistent support, creativity in creating content, and the ability to make a moment go viral are important factors in BTS success. The active involvement of fans in every stage of the comeback makes this experience feel more like a shared journey than just entertainment consumption. Ahead of March 21st, 2026, expectations continue to rise. Many are looking forward to how their live performance will revive the energy that has been longed for. Will they perform new songs with a traditional twist, or present choreography that combines modern and classic elements? All of these questions add to the growing curiosity. What is clear is that BTS's comeback this time is not only about music, but also about stories, identity, and emotional connections. They come back with something deeper, more meaningful, and more authentic. And for millions of fans around the world, it's a long-awaited moment, a celebration of journey, patience, and love that never fades. This comeback momentum also opens up a wider discussion space on how BTS continues to evolve as a global artist. If in the previous era they were known for exploring themes such as self-identity, mental health, and social pressure, now through the Arirang project, they seem to be more and more daring to dig into their own cultural roots and present them in packaging that is acceptable to an international audience. This approach is not without reason. In recent years, the wave of K-pop globalization has brought many changes in the world music industry. However, BTS seems to want to emphasize that in the midst of these global trends, local identity still has a very important place. By elevating traditional Korean elements such as folk music and cultural visuals, they create a bridge between the past and the present, something that is rarely done with this kind of depth in the modern pop industry. In this context, the choice to use the song, Arirang, as inspiration was not a simple decision. The song has been a national symbol of Korea for centuries, often associated with deep emotions such as longing, loss, and the hope of reuniting. When BTS adapted these values into their work, they not only created music, but also conveyed a narrative that resonated with the universal human experience. Meanwhile, the attention to detail in the teaser video is also an interesting analysis material among fans. Many have noticed how each frame looks so carefully designed, from the camera angles, the movement of the rainwater, to the expressions of traditional viewers. In fact, some fans speculate that there are Easter eggs, or hidden clues that lead to the album's overall grand concept.